What great deeds the Lord worked for us. This can be an exclamation of the people of Israel who, after a very long period of time in exile, are now being freed by the Lord. Today we begin the beginning of the book of Ezra. And the book of Ezra opens in 538 BC, 48 years after Nebuchadnezzar destroyed Jerusalem, defeated the southern kingdom of Judah, and carried the Jews away to Babylon as captives. Nebuchadnezzar died in 562, and because his successors were not very strong, Babylon was overthrown again by Persia in 539, just 1 year prior to the events recorded in this book that we begin today. Both the Babylonians and the Persians had a relaxed policy towards their captives, allowing them to own lands and homes and to take ordinary jobs amongst them. This was so good of them. Many Jews, such as Daniel, Mordecai, and Esther, rose to prompt positions within the nation. King Cyrus went a step further. He allowed many groups of exiles, including the Jews, at a time that the Jews had given up on further attempts. They were trying to live within the new normals, and they were trying to adjust and say that, okay, we are captives and that is what we are. Although not a servant of Yahweh, a pagan, Cyrus was used by God to return the Jews to their homeland. Cyrus may have been shown the prophecy of Isaiah in Isaiah chapter 44 verse 28 to chapter 45 verse 6, which predicted that Cyrus himself would help the Jews return to Jerusalem. Cyrus not only released them, but he also gave them protection, money, and temple articles that were taken by Nebuchadnezzar during the exile. Dear people of God, when you face difficult situations and feel surrounded, outnumbered, overpowered, or outclassed, remember that God's power is not limited to your resources. He is able to use anyone to carry out his plans on you. And with that, we can always exclaim that what great deeds the Lord has worked for us. As he works these great deeds, then he makes us the light of the world. And as the light of the world, we can no longer be hidden. We are like a city set on a hill. This light is there to illumine the lives of the people who are still walking in darkness, in the valley of death, in the shadow of darkness, so that the light that they see in us through our talks, works, and actions can touch and change their lives. For this light cannot be hidden. This light is ever there. Remember, Christ is the light of the world, and every day we commune and join and unite with Christ in the Eucharist. After we receive Christ in the Eucharist, then that light also takes us through. As we are walking as people of light, may the Almighty God, through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary, help us to illumine the hearts of other people, that we may be an alter Christus. Mary, Mother of God,
pray for